So we're going to get this going tonight. The next comic coming to the stage is a very, very funny man. Good friend of mine, good friend of yours, Mr. Mike Esham.
Thanks, Mom. You know there's a lot of fucking white people in the crowd when somebody says, we're giving away a Kindle, and it's like, yay! Another gizmo I won't use! Yay! What's going on, Tucson / Sierra Vista / whoever the hell else showed up tonight? What's going on? Thank you for coming out tonight, guys. We really appreciate you coming out and supporting the fight against cancer. I was going to say fight for cancer. Nobody wants to support cancer, right? Like, nobody wants to be the guy who's like, you know what, actually, it's not so bad. You know, like chemo, marijuana, it's okay. I understand we've got some military folks in the crowd tonight. Is that true? Hell yes. Great. A whole room full of people with balls bigger than my head. That's just because you haven't seen my balls, sir. But I'm sure we can arrange a viewing later if you're interested. I admire you guys. That's awesome. I never could have joined the military. Are you kidding me? I am a tremendous pussy. And I have no problem admitting it. Like, I'm okay with it. Exactly. Yes, very pussy. My grandparents are here. Let's try to keep it G-rated, you fucker. Couldn't join the military. Like, it's just, you know why? Because they don't have camo diapers. I used to piss my pants during the Unsolved Mysteries theme as a kid, so imagine what I'd be like in combat. You know? Can you imagine trying to do an ambush with somebody rocking some Huggies? Just like, oh, the hell with that. What's your name, buddy? Jeff? Jeff, have you ever had a day where you're not depressed, but suicide sounds cheaper than a vacation? I had to spend my afternoon on Suntran, that's why I ask. I realized today, too, that if the adults in this town are really serious about keeping kids off drugs, they'll just put their kids on the bus for the day. Because they're a who's who of where life went wrong. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna need the whole day. 10 minutes between the old lady who pissed herself and the homeless guy with an erection, and I never would have needed summer school. It got really bad when I saw what I thought was a Wookiee, so I got really excited. Turned out to be a really tall guy with a really tall homeless dude. Hell with that. It got really bad. Like, seriously, the embarrassing part was when I tried to talk to him in Wookiee. It's a sad day on the number 8 when the drug addicts feel sorry for you. Whatever, I like Star Wars, who cares? I get excited when I go into bathrooms and they've got the automatic paper towel dispensers. I like to pretend like I'm using the Force to dry my hands. You give me a paper towel. You give me a paper towel. I've tried getting every girlfriend I've ever had to use that iron bikini from Jedi. Look, don't judge me, ma'am, alright? This is my fantasy. Some guys push for anal. Could be worse. I am an asshole. You don't even know. Oh, God. I got the reunion. I got the invitation for my high school reunion today. That was fun. Turns out the prick who stole my 10th grade girlfriend is a doctor. Yeah, good for me. I work in retail. So obviously, I will be making something up. I'm thinking Ninja Assassin. The truth is I graduated in summer school, so there's a really good chance it's just going to be me and 2 pregnant chicks. But why bother going? Everybody's on Facebook now. My grandmother's on Facebook. There's no denying a friend request from Grandma. There's a special place in hell for people who do that. And you gotta be careful what you say when Grandma can see it. Like, I can't brag about my giant wiener. Because Grandma knows better. And by the way, kids, nobody has 1,000 friends, okay? Let's be honest, you have 10 tops. And family members don't count. Remember that kid who used to call his mom his best friend in school? Yeah, nobody likes that kid. What, who?
3 friends, not 10.
10. Oh, okay. Well, you guys are honest. I appreciate that. All right, apparently we're supposed to feel sorry for these kids now.
Being real.
Right on. Okay. I get it. I appreciate that. Like I said, I work in retail now, so naturally I hate people. If you've never worked in retail, it's kind of like getting sent to prison and finding out your cellmate's a large, well-endowed guy who doesn't believe in being gentle. The difference being, and this is important, in retail, you have to take it with a smile on your face. Well, a piece of advice, though. Asking me if something's free because there's no price tag on it makes you a dick. Look, I get that you're really excited to try out that little doozy you came up with on your way up to talk to me, but so are the other 50 fuckers who got to me before you. Right? Also, paying for a pack of gum with a 50? Dick. Can I ask you something? Do you ever jerk off on your days off just to feel productive? Look, man, pro will admit it. That's all I'm saying. Shit. Alright. I actually know a woman who gave her best friend a vibrator for Christmas. There's no male equivalent to that. Like, I can't go to somebody and be like, hey, you know what? Here you go. Some heat-activated KY. Happy birthday, Grandpa. And they have toys for guys, too, but there's no way I'm sticking my dick into, like, a mechanical vagina. Because you know what's going to happen? It's going to short out and kill me. And you know who's going to find the body? My mother. It's going to be me on the floor with a big grin on my face and this thing attached to me. And there's going to be Guy Ashley on the news like, masturbation misadventure finds local man dead, but not disappointed. It's just like I'm 28 years old and I'm getting tired of it, which is funny because I was 13. When I was 13, it was like I discovered electricity. It was wonderful. I loved it. And I was trying to figure out everything I could do with it, just like... Yes, that is how I masturbate, exactly. My dick extends that far. But I'm married now, so my big fantasy is just staying awake long enough to collect on the hand job I was promised at Christmas. Exactly. My wife is Latina. Yeah! And she's caliente. The only thing is, like, now I have to argue over what constitutes good Mexican food. You know what, honey? Sometimes 2 tacos for 99 cents is fucking good enough. She wants to teach me Spanish, which I'm all for, but the problem is that I have ADD, and she has boobs. Do the math. Sorry, Mom. Oh, God. She's smarter than me, too, and she knows it, so she uses it to get me to do stuff around the house, so she'll call me from work like, honey, what are you doing? Nothing. Great, you can take out the trash. Damn it! The other night, it was Valentine's Day, of course, and she gets mad at me for eating Doritos in bed. You know what? Forgive me for trying to set the mood. And then she tells me she has the gall, to tell me that she wants to go dancing. You know what? I'm sorry, honey, we're married now. I don't have to do that anymore. And here's the problem with dancing for me. Eventually I realize I'm in public, and people can see me. And it's only fun if I'm drunk. Otherwise I realize that I dance like an epileptic retard. There are people in this audience who have seen me laugh and can testify to that. Trust me. I dig being married, though. It's awesome. Like, here's the thing. Like, my mom is pushing us to have kids. Like, really pushing us to have kids. We've been married 6 months. Is there some sort of grandparents' biological clock that I am unaware of? Yes. When you you have kids? What do you pay for them? Then I'm going to name them. Little Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader. Get that sibling rivalry started early. The weird thing is I remember being like 17 and my mom just like threatening my life if I ever got somebody pregnant. Now she's begging me to get anybody pregnant, which is a really fucking weird conversation to have around your wife. And you know why? Here's why she wants me to get somebody. Because I made her miserable and she wants revenge. And what's going to happen is that God or karma or whatever is going to grant her wish and curse her with some little hyperactive, know-it-all demon spawn just like me. Yes, exactly. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Apparently rehab got out early. Oh, I'm sorry. I love you. We're cool. Right. Exactly. I don't know. Here's the thing about having kids for me. I don't know if I'm ready. I think I'm a little too spiteful and petty. Like, can you imagine it? Like, Daddy, I don't like Star Wars. It's all right. It's all right. Fuck you. Now get to your room and we're gonna watch a little movie that Mommy and I made last night. Limber. I have nothing against kids. I like kids. You know what I like better? Handing them back to their parents after they crap themselves. And my friend has 2 kids, and he's just like, will you babysit? No. Not unless they can flush a toilet. Otherwise, they're on their own. Sorry. I'm just not a diaper guy, okay? I'm not a diaper guy. You know, I have enough trouble wiping my own ass. Why would I go and offer to do it for somebody else? There's no reason for it. It's, like, that's why my parents someday, sorry, are going to end up in a home. Don't get me wrong, I love them, but I have limits. My poor mom. I grew up with ADD. Apparently the Lord felt like a little wiener and bad vision weren't enough of an obstacle. Yeah, good for me. Thanks for laughing at my shame laughs. I appreciate that. My mom, I think, thought I was possessed at some points. And here's how you knew. When I get out of line, she just like hit me in the face with a King James version. With the Bible, exactly. No, nothing sets you straight like the Lord's word coming at you, like knocking some teeth loose. You know what I'm saying? I actually had ADHD, which meant in the event of a blackout, I could power a small city with a bag of M&Ms and a man-sized hamster wheel. Oh, it's okay. No. You know what it is? It's like being a cat and somebody's dangling yarn around you. That's the closest. That is the absolute closest I can get to nailing exactly what that's like. And it was just me. All right. So aside from the weather going out there, it is very nearly spring, which means it's very nearly summer. And my favorite part of the summer, of course, are tube tops. Although I think maybe we can all come together and agree, yes, of course, that maybe there should be like an age-weight restriction on tube tops. I think that maybe if you're over 70 or 300 pounds, maybe they're not the garment for you. Yeah. Exactly. Oh, God. It's just like, and then you've got the girls going into the tanning salons, which I think is hilarious in Tucson. Do you think they realize they come out looking less like models and more like Oompa Loompas? I'm pretty. No, honey, you're orange. All right, guys, I'm Mike Esham. Thank you so much for coming out.